Hi, my name is Desiree and this is my week 3 reflection video for Java 1. And this week what we had to do was work with advanced views, and we had to create an application that supported both portrait and landscape. When the views in portrait mode, it has to be in the spinner, and then if we did landscape, which for some reason mine's not wanting to work right now, it's supposed to switch into the list view, which has the clickable items in. And then of course we use the hash map to store the objects, and then of course our regular layouts, and then that's pretty much it, and then the basic UI. So it's already up and running because my emulator is really slow. So the first thing I did was I initialized all my views and my hash map, which holds my book data that I just grabbed some kids books from Barnes & Noble's website and used those in my activity. And then I created my base adapter, which holds all the get count, get item, and pulls all that information in. Now here's where I set up the conversion for calling the portrait or landscape, which it's showing me my portrait mode, but for some reason it's not showing me the landscape, which is here, the list view. Then I went into the actual activity. I created my custom objects, which is each book with everything, each piece of data that I wanted to grab. And then I was gonna add the picture, but I didn't have enough time at the moment. I was still trying to work on setting the different views, which I have no idea why that's not working right now. It did work at one point. And then here is actually where it's doing the functionality of switching to the different orientation for the list view, and getting all those views by ID and the position of those views, how I wanted it set up. So once you did change it to the landscape mode, I'd have my list of data. So it would have like each book, and then if you clicked on the book, then you would see what you see, somewhat like this. It would give you the details of that specific book without the actual button. And then the same thing for portrait mode. And for some reason, if I didn't have the additional code for the button in landscape mode, it's giving me an error because it's expecting both views to have the same thing, except it's a little bit different. But for some reason it's throwing an error, so I just threw it in there to clear out that error for the meantime. But that was pretty much it. And then